curtailed Taylor a little bit this one?
Robinson, he's been great. He's already the best big in the country right now. He's going to get his touches and his shots down there. We just need to do a good job trying to force him into tough shots. Trying not to let him get a sweet spot in the block and go right up on us. It's a tough task for any team. We did a good job the first time by collapsing on some different guys and throwing some different looks at him. We'll try to do the same. But, he's so physically strong and dominating down there. It's going to be a tough task. Like I talked to him at halftime. So these guys who know me, I don't mind us taking shots early in the clock if it's a good quality shot. We took shots that step backs or our spacing wasn't right. We didn't have any board support. I don't mind shooting good shots early. In fact, I prefer it. If we can get down and get shots up before the defense gets set, that's a great time to get a shot up. But there's a fine line between what's a good shot and what's not a good shot. And we're going to watch a lot of film on it. Have a talk about it today, and hopefully come up and have an improved shot selection on Saturday. Well, I can't wait for Saturday. There's always something a little extra special for the Kansas game. I played 4 of them. I was fortunate enough to be on the winning end on 3 of those games. They come in here, they're as good a road team as anybody. Their winning percentage on the road with Bill Self at Kansas is unbelievable. So we're going to have to come out with great effort, intensity, and get our crowd into the game early to try to get the home court advantage. Tyrus is a kid that plays with great effort. The big thing, the areas where he's really grown as the season's gone on, is on the defensive end and understanding concepts better. That's what's allowed him to play more minutes as we got into the conference. So that's what I'm proud of Tyrus for. He's stuck with it. He's watched extra film, and it's paying off. He's a guy that we need on the floor because of his shooting stroke. Whether he misses 5 or his last 5 or makes his last 5, he's going to play the same way and rise up with the same confidence every time he shoots the ball. We're gonna take the same approach every time we take the floor. No one game is more important than the other. Every game we step on the floor is going to be huge for us. So we're gonna have the same mentality, same approach leading into this one that we had the last games.
Yeah, I think I think if we play with the energy level that that we need to play with, and execute the game plan on both ends of the floor, I think we know we're capable of playing with them. But obviously Kansas is one of the hottest teams in the country right now, so we'll have our hands full. Yeah, well, I think obviously it's exciting. Playing a national televised game in front of a sellout crowd is, it doesn't get any better as far as the atmosphere. I think that you can use that in a positive way. As far as guys will be energized and jacked up, but it's important, especially when you're playing a team that's, Kansas is as well of a coach team as there is in the country. They always are where they need to be on both ends of the floor, and if you don't control that energy and those emotions, it can get turned around on you real quick. So I think as long as we use it in the right way and are able to channel our energy and our emotions in the right direction, I think obviously playing at home is a huge benefit for us.
Definitely a redemption game for us. We felt like after that first one we were upset with ourselves and we kind of gave the game away, and it's a redemption game for us. We definitely want to go out here and get it. I think down the stretch, Tyshawn had some big shots, and he had some shots that we didn't expect him to hit, and he gave him the spark that he hadn't given him early in the conference play. And other than that, we had some defensive letdowns and some poor shot selection. Just some of the things that have been our downfall all year. And I think we just got to get in here the next 2 days and prepare to have to play a pretty perfect game. I think that we know as a team, and as far as the morale goes, is that we can play with any team, and we lose to number 10 and number 9 team in the same week, and had both games won, essentially. So I think that we know we can play with them. It's just about if we get up, sustaining the lead, and withstanding some of their runs, and just the things that go into a big time game between 2 good teams.